hot. So when you put the oil in, and then the meat, it won't stick to the bottom of the pan. That's what my husband told me, Bob. Let's see if that will work. So, I have everything. I like to have everything all chopped and ready to go when I prepare my meals, because I do clean up as I go along because I cannot stand messiness. So, I'm going to take my organic coconut flour, and what I'm going to do is, they say to use 1.5 tablespoons of coconut flour. I really don't think that that's going to be enough. Always make sure there's no bugs, because in Florida, bugs come out of nowhere. Where, I don't know. But I'm going to take my tablespoon, and I like to be a little more generous, because there's nothing wrong with that. Coconut flour is good. Okay. All right, we'll put this here. Then I'm going to take my pepper. I've been having a little stomach problem, so trying to be a little more lenient, even though I like spice. Bob likes spice. Salt, as I watch on the cooking shows, and they say, a pinch of salt. It's not a pinch. Believe me, it's not a pinch. It's a lot of salt, but I'll do what they say. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to forget about using spoons. It's Bob and I don't have germs. I wash my hands. See, I'm gonna make all the meat get coated with the coconut flour, salt, and pepper. Giuseppe Joseph, my brother, you wouldn't agree, because you want to have the real flour. I get it, but you know what? Not good, because you follow your mom. You are your mother's son. And you need to be healthy. See, I rinsed my hands. I think that my pot now is getting a little hot enough that I could add the olive oil, which is what I'm going to do now. So I take my extra light olive oil. I'm going to just put some in here. Cup, see? You can't see it, but when it gets where it's hot, and then I swirl it around. Okay, and now I'm going to brown my meat. So put this away. Like I told you, I like to clean up as I go along. All right, now let's get a little Bob here, the gadget man. We call him the gadget man because he is the gadget man. He has so many gadgets that it's unbelievable. And lower this a little bit. I want to place my meat. You hear the sizzle? That's just the way I like it. All right. Come on, babies. Get in there. All right. Oh, I have dirt on my floor, and you know how I am with my floor. Since I had my children 40 blank years ago, every day I did the floor, and I still do this to this day. Why? On my hands and knees. Why? I don't take them off and just squish the dirt around. It goes in the grout. Your grout gets black. No. Hands and knees, baby. Hands and knees. Okay, here we go. Let's get every little piece in there. And now let's let this baby cook a little bit. Come on. You want to make sure that it's browned on each side. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I have a pan to put them in, because then I got to brown the garlic and carrots and all that good stuff. So put this in here. You can put them in here when they're done, and then we continue on. So, as I was saying to you earlier, I'm trying to reduce Big Bob, Chef Bob Robert's belly. It doesn't seem to be working. He's on the keto. He's on the belly fat. He's on the wheat free. Nothing is working. I'll tell you why. Because at night, he eats a little bit of candy. But thinks I don't know it. Or he buys Pringles and he hides them. And then he starts eating them at night. How's the belly going to go down? No. Oh, Mary, what's wrong with this belly? What's wrong with this belly? I can't lose this belly. Well, you know what? Exercise, walk, drink water. You'll get rid of that belly, but fast. So now, that's it. You want to make make sure, you see what I'm talking about? It's getting nice and brown. Sure it is. We want to turn them around. Okay, like so. I don't know, I could have added a little more oil, but it's okay. That's it. Turn them around and get them brown on each side. I love to hear the sound of sizzle. I do. So, there we go. Oh, Chef Robert. I gotta tell you, I love the man, but him and I in the kitchen, because Mary, you're not using the right gadget. Mary, hold the knife like this. Mary, do it like this. And when Mama was here, oh, I had Big Bob in one ear and Mama in the other ear. So I would say, here you go, do it. And they would continue to cook then, because I can't work like that. I was raised by Mama. Mama taught me the general how to cook. And I don't like to be told what to do. All right. Get that little baby. Come on, little babies. Get brown. All right. I may add a little more of oil. I don't like to do that because then the meat tends to absorb the oil. Why are you shaking your head no? Huh? Big Bob, is something wrong with my shirt? You looking at me? You like my boobs? Okay. All right. A little bit of oil, just a little touch. Okay, that's all. That's all I'm talking about. Now, normally what I would do, as I told you earlier, I would have, don't do that. I would have ordered a little of this oil that Big Bob made. Hot, you can see in here. He added red pepper. Sometimes he puts the hot pepper in there, but Mary's having a little stomach issues. I think I have acid reflux, and that ain't gonna work. So, I have to be light on the spices for now. And then once I feel better, I will go back. I like spicy, like I like my men, spicy. Okay? All right, Bobby, what are you doing, hand gestures? Oh, it's almost ready. Take a look. Now, the coconut flour is a little different consistency as a regular white flour. But like I said, I'm trying to cook healthy, eat healthy. Mostly for Big Bob, Chef Robert. Because as a chef, he's got to look nice, thin, lean. That's what I want. He has a membership to a gym. Ask him if he goes. He renews it every year. I'm going to go tomorrow, Mary. Okay. Nope. He gets up every morning, sits in his recliner, makes a big breakfast of eggs, bacon, sometimes sausage, potatoes, and he sits and he eats it. Then he sits. Not going to lose a belly that way. Nope. Okay. I think now what I can do is remove it. That's so. Put it in here, because then I'm going to have to add a little more oil, and then I have to saute the rest of my ingredients, which will be the garlic. Got to add mushrooms. I have peas left over from Easter, which I'm going to add in here, because I'm sure the flavor is going to be off the chart. Okay. That's so. Add a little more oil because you have to saute the vegetables. All right, like so. Very good. Let's lower this just a tad bit. Swirl it around. Okay, let me go over to the cookbook to make sure that I'm on the correct. All right, I did that. Cook the mushrooms, onions. I forgot to chop the onions. No worry, because I have an onion all ready to go, so what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to take this off of here for a minute. This is what I'm talking about. I like to have everything ready to go, because I don't like to have to stop and do this. And I need, let me see. Ta-da. Where's the onion? Dee-dee. Where is the onion? Onion. Oh, how silly I am. I need the pearl onions. I bought it already in the jar. Oh boy, I was coughing. Where's the pearl? Here I go. How many's in? Excuse me. I don't know why I'm coughing. What is this? 15 ounces. And this said, okay, half of a pound. 16 ounces to a pound. I need half. I just saw the Blue Jay. Oh, you have to excuse me a minute, but I have a little problem with my arm and I can't. Let me get my helper to help me open this. Helper? I can't do it. I got a problem with my little arm here from my prior surgery and I can't. But I have a gadget that I know Big Bob has. And the gadget will help me to, oh, here we go. And it's purple, the color that I like. So we do this like so. And you twist it. And it should pop off. Oh, see that? Nice and easy. Okay. Let me put these mushrooms in another, I like to have things neat and in order. Let's put the mushrooms in another bowl because I have to drain the pearl onions because we're going to use these. All right, they're nice and washed, nice and clean. Let's take some of these onions, put them in here. I'm going to drain them. You know, I was in the grocery store and I said to the girl, I never could find the pearl onions, and I know that they made them. And I said, you have any pearl onions? Didn't smile, looked at me with this mean look on her face and went, pointed to the shelf. Thank you, I said. But I found my pearl onions. Okay, let's put this pot now back on here. Because now what we're going to do is, we're going to take the mushrooms, onions, and garlic, and we're going to stir them for 10 minutes until lightly brown. So, let's take the onions, which I have, the mushrooms, and what did I say? Garlic? Did I say garlic? Yeah. The mushrooms. There you go. All right. Oh, one little mushroom was stuck in there. Put this in here. We put this right here in the sink. We take our onions, and we add our onions, and off we go. So, now we'll start. Let's get the measuring spoon. Not the measuring spoon. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Ave Maria, quanta bella, duo Giuseppe, Joseph Germano, a.k.a. my brother. Every day we talk, and every day we say what we're going to make the day before or the next day. And he cooks, I cook. We like to cook early, because tonight I'm going to go to my weight class, and I like to have the dinner ready when I walk through the door. Now, you can add wine, burgundy wine more or less. Let me see what I've got open. Wine, we've got wine. I have wine open, but it's only white. It's only white wine. So, what I'm going to use is, what kind of language is that? Uses. What are you, from New York? I am. Well, I'll stir this. I do have wine. And I can use, or you can use beef broth. So you know what? Let's keep it healthy. Let's do the beef broth this time. Maybe, yeah, we'll do the beef broth. I have that. So let's go in my cabinet. Let's go to beef broth. That's vegetable, beef. As you can see, I got low sodium. You know, you buy low sodium and then you add salt. So, what's that all about? I don't know. But here I have organic, Pacific, beef broth, low sodium. Let's give this a little stir because we want to make it soft. You can see how it's caramelizing. The flavors are melting together. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do half and half. I do have cooking wine that I can use. Let's see, cooking wine, Big Bob. Let's see where the cooking wine is. Oh, I do have cooking wine. Oh, that's white wine vinegar. We don't want to add that. I got sherry. I can add a little bit of sherry. I like to try little different flavors. Now, Bob, Big Bob, Chef Robert, no. He has to do the recipe exactly as the recipe says. Me, I like to try different. You add different flavors. What do you think on these cooking shows? When they give you the ingredients and they say, go make it. They improvise. What's the word I'm trying to say? Improvise, whatever it is. You know what I mean. Okay. They substitute is what they do. Okay, this is coming along nice. You can see that the mushrooms are starting to get a little soft. The garlic is browning nicely. So that's what we want. Okay, let's give it a few more minutes and then we're gonna add what? What are we gonna add? Let's see. I gotta add the wine or 2 cups of broth. Add wine, okay, 4.5 cups of the broth, tomato paste, bay leaf, and reserved beef. And then you bring to a boil for 1.5 hours. And then you gotta add the carrots. What's that? I don't know. I may add the carrots. Well, I guess I can. It's only 12 o'clock, so that isn't good. What did I come in here for? Tomato paste. I also have Lucky tomato paste because it's organic. Not Del Monte, I agree. Not Hunt's, but Lucky's. Lucky's an organic store that we have here in Florida. And it's very good. I buy a lot of my stuff. You see this? Chef Robert labels all of the cans, the top of the cans in the closet. Let me show you. This man is a riot. As you can see, chicory soup, puree. He has evaporated milk, red salmon, everything. Raviolis. He wants to know, why can't I lose my belly? Well, sure. Eat some more. Chicken Alfredo. Okay. There, you're going to lose your belly. It's going to go right to your belly. Okay. Let's open this up like so. So we get nice tomato paste. Okay. Let's get the broth ready as that's cooking. Let's see. What do we need? 2 cups. Add the wine. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to add 4.5 cups of the broth. 4.5. Stir this. Oh, I know what you're saying. And the wonder, I love to sing when I cook. The wonder of you. You give me hope and consolation. You turn my hand and I'm a king. You'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Okay, I could have, you know how stupid I am? All I had to do was open up. Why did I have to put it in the measuring cup? I don't know. But, whoop, few little more. Okay, now we're going to add the broth and the meat. Okay, broth. We're going to add our meat, like so. Just give it a stir. And I'm also going to add a little bit of my cooking shelly. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It'll give it a little bit more of a kick. Like that. Okay. Rub it up. Okay, now we're gonna, I gotta add the tomato paste. Let's see, how much tomato paste? How much tomato paste? 1/4 cup of tomato paste? That's a good. This will go. 1/4 cup, which is probably this, like so. Now they sell the tomato paste in like the little squeeze thing. I like that too, because it makes it easier. You don't have to open up a can. All you gotta do is undo the top messy, and I don't like that. Let's give this a stir. I gotta add a bay leaf. 2. All right. Add a bay leaf. The secret also is to keep stirring. Keep stirring it, keep stirring it. I tried to do it in a crock pot. Don't like crock pots. The meat always comes tough. So I'm not using crock pots anymore. I'll do it the old-fashioned way, which is the right way. The old-fashioned way is the best way. Let me tell you. Don't try and improve or again. Don't substitute. Just like when they say buy the instant pots. For what? Instant pot. You know what? Cook. Cook like they did in the days of the old. You know? All right. Let's give this a stir. Now we're going to let it cook an hour and a half. I can't add my carrots yet. So let's just take a look at the recipe. All right. Add peas and cook that for 5 minutes in the small bowl. Whisk the coconut flour, remaining 1/4 cup of broth. Add to the stew and cook until thickened. Okay, but that will do. When I come home, I'll call Chef Robert and say, can you do the coconut and the flour, whisk it, put it in there, let it cook. And then these are what I was telling you about, not the regular noodles. See? I'm going to do wide lo mein noodles. That's fat-free, gluten-free. That's what we're going to use. Now, I could have used good old Eggo, but again, I'm trying to get Chef Robert's belly down. So this is good. We know it's good. He can't have it because I think he has a wheat tolerance where everything he eats, boom, the belly blows up, you know? That lately, yesterday, he was wearing a blue shirt. And I got to tell you, if he did not look like Homer Simpson, nobody did. But he was Homer Simpson. So I said, no, this can't be. Let's put this here and here for later. I'll call Big Bob. I always have the pot on the stove with the water. All he's got to do is flip on the stove, do the little flour, put it in there, let it thicken. And when I come in the door, then we're ready to eat. That's how I like to do things. I like to do things organized, prepared, done. So, I think for now, I'm going to let this cook for an hour and a half. Then I'll add my carrots and let it cook continue. I go to my exercise class. I leave about 5:15. I'm home about 7:30. So, that will be fine. I'll let you know how it comes. Until then, and you know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you.